wanted to have the best performances you could have under the condition, the circumstances of having mono. I think you found that performance tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, I found just enough strength to finish, I guess, right where I needed to. It's been a long 3 or 4 weeks, and I had to have a lot of faith that everything that I had done up to this point was gonna help me finish as I needed to, and it was really smart, I think, kind of approaching the meet the way that I did in terms of my events. I'm really glad that I kind of took a step back and didn't overwork myself, and I think it really gave me the opportunity to do my best today, and I am very pleased. That's my second best 200 IM ever, actually, and who knows, I guess, what I would have been able to do if I hadn't been sick, but all things considering, I'm really happy, and this has kind of all been a whirlwind, and I'm kind of in shock that I'm going to be going to Tokyo with the team, but I'm just really grateful for the opportunity, and good things are happening even among some crappy stuff too. So
take me through the emotions of this week, the 200 fly, having to scratch out of the 400 IM, seeing your teammates swim so well, and wanting to be in there, and then finally getting your chance and making the most of it.
Yeah, I mean, I had really high goals for myself in multiple events, and I've had the best training of my life up until July 2nd when I found out that I wasn't going to be able to train anymore, and it is really hard sitting back and not being able to participate. I think among all of this, the biggest thing that I learned was how much I actually really enjoy competing, and having to step back was really difficult, and I never really would have been able to guess that I would have been so upset not to be in the 400 IM. That's a beast of a race, but I guess something that I really have kind of taken ownership of, and I'm so happy for my teammates, and one day I'll be in the mix again to be able to race with them, and I'll be able to continue to train with them through those events. But it was really hard, and being able to control my emotions through that was definitely a challenge. I knew that I wasn't going to really be all invested until the last day. After my prelims and my 200 fly, I decided, okay, I'm going to rest up for the 200 IM, and it took a lot to kind of try to stay calm, try to focus on what I was doing, and try to kind of step back emotionally from the meet for a couple of days. And but I've learned so much about myself, and I couldn't be more grateful for all the people that have kind of come into my life, even out of the woodworks, to support me, and I'm feeling really loved, and I couldn't be more grateful for everyone that's kind of stepped in to support me through all of this.
So you were told July 2nd, so how long did you not train at all?
2 weeks, and then I got back in the water for a couple days, didn't feel great, had to take a couple more days off, and then after that did stuff close to meet warm-ups until I got here, and did some pace, I guess 2 or 3 days before my 200 to see kind of how my body would react, and I was just fine, and then this whole thing has been quite an experiment, especially my 200 fly prelims, and I have to say, for not swimming that long, I'm very pleased with the 210. I think it would be really hard for a lot of people to kind of step up and do that, especially mentally, and so that's something I'm really proud of.
And did you know that you had made the team with third place, or did you have to do calculations or ask someone?
Yeah, so my initial thought was no. We this team is, I think, has a lot of people that maybe didn't necessarily expect to make it, and there weren't that many doubles in terms of events, and so third place wasn't a guarantee at all, and my assumption was that I hadn't made it, and I couldn't have been upset with the result that I had, but obviously I was sad because of the whole situation, and my coach walked over to me afterwards and was like, I think you need to warm down just in case, and I was going to do that anyways to kind of like filter my thoughts, and I don't know, I always feel better in the morning when I warm down, and I was sitting in drug testing, and Greg texted me, and he's like, it's official, you're in, and I, like, my heart sank, but in like the good way, where I couldn't believe that it was happening, but it was a full hour after I had raced that I actually found out.
Can you kind of juxtapose this whole night compared to last year? I mean, it's never goes smooth, like, the
No.
plan for you, I mean.
my swimming career is like the farthest thing from as planned. Something always seems to come up, and I know that I'm capable of taking on a challenge, and I think that it's only going to make me stronger. Definitely different because I walked away on the last night, third place last year, with no chance of being on the team. And having that heartbreak a couple days earlier really wore on me, and I was just so emotionally overwhelmed last year. And this year I had prepared for that because I knew that I wasn't going to be at my best coming into the meet. And I guess it was a really, really happy surprise that I'm going to get another opportunity to race, but way different from last year, just because I felt like something was stripped of me and I had accomplished what I needed to, and this time I got third, and I knew it wasn't a guarantee, but I put everything out there.
After last year, after the past month, how special is this right now? How special is that to walk out with the team? Especially so close to home.
Yeah, really special. I had like 40 people up in the stands cheering for me, that were going to have my back no matter the outcome. And that gives me a lot of peace when I step up to the blocks, knowing that no matter how I swim or what I do, like, they're going to be there to love and support me. And they stayed through my presentation. And I'm just, I don't know. I don't have a lot of words. It's kind of shocking. It's been my goal all year to do this, but because of the ups and downs, it's like, it's kind of surreal.
Do you plan on swimming the 400 IM in Pan Pacs?
We haven't decided yet.
How much improvement do you think there can be, and how much training can there be with a week and a half?
Not a lot of training, because I haven't really trained in a long time, and that would just shock my body in the wrong direction. More maintenance, more hope and more faith that everything that I've done up to this point is only going to help me, and I guess I'm just going to follow Greg's plan like I always do, and it seems to work out. So.